Your next rule, when q of x in the form of sine ax or cos
Cos
ax.
AX.
So by seeing the q of x, you can decide easily the which rules it stands for, what, how you
Mhm.
have to solve the problem. So your pi
Yes, ma'am.
formula, your pi is equals to 1 divided by f of
F of
d
the
into q
Q
of
of
x
X.
is equals to 1 by f of d sine ax, or it's going to be cos ax.
Cos A.
Here we cannot substitute every d, the value is equals to a. You have to
Hmm.
substitute only for d square. So you are going to substitute d square value is equals to minus of
Minus
a
6.
square, you have to substitute.
Minus of.
And you have to see that it's not going to be equals to 0. 1
Yes, ma'am.
divided by f of minus of a square into sine ax or cos ax. If you are any single d, it's going to substitute. What you have to do, what you're going to do, if any single d is left in that one after substitution, because you can substitute your
Differentiation.
d, no, d4, d4 you can write as an a d square into d square, you can write d power 5, you
Hmm.
can write as an a d power 4 into d. Then in that this case d is left. If it's a d cube also it's there, then it's going to be as an a d square into d. We can substitute only for the d square the value, we cannot touch further the single d, because single d it's going to be imaginary, you cannot. So in that case you're going to go do as a rationalizing. Rationalizing means what?
Reached.
You have to multiply and divide with the opposite of a sign for the imaginary
Times.
one. So we cannot, we cannot put anything, put anything for single d, single d. In that case, we are going to multiply with conjugate factors. Multiply,
With
multiply and divide by a conjugate
factor.
factor, that is going to be LD plus or minus M according to that equations. If it is in the form of plus, then you're going to write it as a minus. If it is in a minus, then you're going to take it as a plus, right?
Plus.
Then you again you
Yes.
have to substitute for your d square is equals to, again substitute d square, it's equals to minus of a square.
Minus
And you
A
have to
square.
see that this is not going to be equals to 0. If it's becoming as an equals to 0, then you have to move to the case fails up, right? You have to reduce, right? Then if it's case fails, case 12, right? It is a fail case. The fail case, what you have to do, when it is in the form of 1 divided by d square plus a square into sine ax is there,
Sine
then
AX.
directly you are going to write as a minus x cos ax divided by 2a. Whatever the value
2A.
of a is there, you have to replace over here. If it is in the form of 1 divided by d square plus a square into cos ax, which is equals to x sine ax divided by 2a. Yes, Sharmin, the procedure is clear for you?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. It
Okay.
is.
Then we will move for the problem, where your problem complex cases are not there. Huh? Okay, one is there here with the case of as complex roots. Write down the problem. Solve d cube y divided by dx cube, then plus 4 dy by dx is equals to sine 2x. The given problem, it is in the operator form.
No, ma'am.
No. So what you have to do? First you have to write it into the operator form. Where operator form m cube, sorry, d cube plus 4d
4D
of
sine
y is equals to sine 2x.
2x.
Now auxiliary equation m cube plus 4m, it's equals to 0. From here we can take our m as common. From two terms it's
Yes,
there,
ma'am.
we can take m as common. M of m square plus 4, it's equals to 0. M is equals to 0, or m square plus 4, it's equals to 0. M square, it's equals to minus 4. M is equals to, m is equals to plus or minus
Minus
2i.
2i.
This means what? Your m is equals to 0 plus or minus 2i. It is in the form of alpha, alpha
Plus or
plus or minus
minus
I beta.
beta
This is the
I
value
beta.
for the alpha, and this is the value for your beta, where beta value is equals to 2. So the one root is real and another root is what? It's as an
Imagine.
yes, two roots are there. One is real and one is complex roots.
Imagine. Hmm.
Complex will say, not as an imaginary, because that this only this part is imaginary. This part is the real part, and this part is imaginary. When it's a combination of real and imaginary, it will become as a complex. If only single term it's there, then it's going to be as an imaginary. Yes, you can consider. Therefore, uh, one root, one root is real, and and another root is is complex root, where your complementary function, how you will write, it's a combination of a real plus complex. Y
Complex.
suffix c is equals to c1 e to the power of m1 x. This is for the real case.
M1x.
Then plus
Hmm.
imaginary you have to write now. For complex you have to write e to the power of alpha x into
Alpha x.
c1 cos
C1 cos
beta
beta
x
x.
plus c2
C2 sine
sine
beta
beta
x.
x, which is equals to c1 e to the power of 0 into x, then plus e to the power of 0 into x, c1 cos beta value is equals to 2, 2x plus c2 sine 2x, where your complementary function cf is equals to c1 plus e to the power of 0 is equals to 0. This has to be 2. This is 2 and this is 3. This is 2 and 3.
Hmm.
Hmm. It's a C2 cos 2x, then plus C3 sine 2x. So first half it's got completed. Now you have to move for finding the pi, where your pi to find pi. Pi is equals to 1 by f of d into q of x, which is equals to 1 divided by what they have given, d cube, then plus 4d into sine 2x. What is the value of a here?
2.
A is equals to 2. Then substitute d square, it's equals to minus of a square, which is equals to minus of 2 whole square, it's equals to minus
-4.
4. So it's equals to 1 divide by minus 4d, then plus 4d into sine 2x. What's happening here? It's becoming as a case fails.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, if you're moving in this way,
Mm.
it's becoming as a case
Case fail.
fails. Then how we can solve this one? It's equals to 1 divided by d cube, it's there. That d I can write, oh, 1d I can take out.
Hmm.
D square plus 4 I can write into sine 2x. Now
2x.
you see this term. What is happening to this term? This part you see. This part will
Hmm.
reduce it to your case fails.
Yes, ma'am.
Right? So directly how what we can write? 1 divided by d into sine 2x, sine ax, how we can write? What I have given the first
Cos
one? Minus, I think so. What I have given?
minus x
Minus
minus
x,
x
hmm,
by 2a.
minus x, cos is not there.
After that, 2 by 2a into cos ax.
The case fail. What I have given? Minus x cos I have given. Na?
Denominator is also there, ma'am.
Denominator is also there. So how you can write that is equals to
Minus x by 2a into cos ax.
x cos 2x. Na? This is equals to x cos 2x
Hmm.
divided by 2 into what is your
2a.
a value here? A is equals to 2 again.
2.
Yes, it's equals to 2, which is equals to 1 by d of minus x cos 2x divided by 4. Now 1 by d
Hmm.
stands for, your d stands
Differentiation.
for differentiation, and 1 by d stands for,
Integration.
yes, integration. So again one part is left. You have to go for the integration. It's equals to minus 1 by 4 I will keep out. Integrating
Hmm.
minus x, minus already I have written out, you know. So no need of writing again this. It's equals to what is the function? X cos 2x into dx. What is the formula for your uv into dx? Bernoulli's integration by parts. U into v dash, then minus u dash. Sorry, it should be integration.
V.
Did you know this formula?
No, ma'am.
Integration by parts. This is as a v1, then u dash v2, then plus u double dash v3 minus so on, where your u dash stands for differentiation and v stands for integration. So what you're going to do, you have to choose your u and v in such a way the problem should get ended as early as possible. If you're going to take this is equals to v and this is equals to u, there is a no end to the problem, because it will be keep on integrating and this will be keep on differentiating, cosine cosine
Yes.
cosine, and x it going to
Hmm.
be, when you're going to do the integration it will increase, it will not get decrease. So what you
Hmm.
have to do, this x function you're going to consider as an a v, because when you'll go for differentiation it will end it very soon. Then this is going to be your v. So your u dash, it's equals to, your u, it's equals to x, u dash is equals to 1. If you'll go for the next one, constant integration, constant differentiation, it's equals to 0. The term, whatever,
0.
how many terms you're going to move, it's going to be as a 0. Then your
0.
integration, your v, it's equals to cos 2x. Then your v1, it's equals to, integration of your cos is equals to, what it's going to be?
Mm.
Sine
Sine
2x by 2. Sine
sine 2
2x by 2.
by
Then
2.
v double dash is equals to minus cos 2x by 2, or by 2 into 2 it's equals to 4. Now we'll frame that here. It's equals to, your pi is equals to minus 1 by 4, your u, what is the u value, is equals to x. Then your v1, it's equals to sine 2x divided by 2, and your u dash, it's equals to 1, and next is going to be your cos, minus into minus, it's a plus, cos 2x by 4.
4.
Yes, so it's going to be, it's, this is your completely pi, x sine 2x plus cos 2x by 4. Now write your general solution, where your y suffix general solution, it's equals to, general solution, it's equals to complementary function plus particular integral, it's y, it's equals to y suffix c plus y suffix p.
CP.
Y is
YP.
equals to, what we got our complementary function,
C1 plus
hmm, c2
2 cos
cos 2x,
2x
then
cos
plus
2x
c3
plus C3
sine
sin 2x.
2x, then minus 1 by 4 of
4
x sine
sin
2x
2x.
by 2, then plus cos 2x by 4, which is
4.
a required solution. It's a clear, Sharmin?
Yes, ma'am.
There's a no doubt. Shall I give you some homework problem? We'll continue in the next class.
Okay,
Next,
ma'am.
third rule and the fourth.